Hello, viewers, and welcome. Today we have a lot of issues to discuss, and prominent among them is the purported story that Ambassador Damagum will be stepping down on the 24th of this month. And so the statement made by one of the aides of the former vice president. Also, some other issues that has to do with our leaders' statement and how they have failed to make sacrifice and speak the truth. But before we go into that, I want us to watch a clip as regards the chairmanship going to the North Central as against the North. At least this clip will go a long way to prove that the chairmanship is meant for the North rather than the North Central. Please take a look at the clip.
The northern stakeholders of the People's Democratic Party have chosen former President of the Senate, Iyorchia Ayu, as the consensus candidate for the position of national chairman of the party. This decision was announced by the governor of Adamawa State, Amadu Fintri, at the end of a consultative meeting that was held at the Bauchi State Government Lodge in Abuja. Governor Fintri says all the other aspirants for the position have thrown their weight behind Iyorchia Ayu to ensure he emerges the preferred choice at the party's national convention scheduled to hold on the 30th and 31st October in Abuja.
Distinguished Senator Iyorchia Ayu has emerged as the consensus candidate of the North. We will be talking to our colleagues in other parts of the country, particularly the South.
It is my singular honor to accept the responsibility which has been put on my shoulders from the North.
Party faithful, I hope you've watched the clip. That clip has gone further to buttress the fact that Damagum is occupying the position legally because Damagum is from the North. And those you saw on the screen, the clip that you just watched, are from the North, not North Central. You saw the Adamawa State Governor, His Excellency Fintri. I must commend him for standing his ground in support of the fact that Damagum should remain the national chair, because it was the North that brought Ayu as a consensus candidate, not the North Central. The North did not even meet to say they want to zone it to the North Central. They picked Ayu and presented him to the South. You have listened to the communique read by the Adamawa State Governor. Thank God that all of them are alive. But it's quite unfortunate that because of their greed and personal interest, some of them have failed to speak the truth. Most of the people that stood close to Ayu, are they all North Central members? Those that stood with the Adamawa State Governor to read the communique, are they from North Central? It is northern stakeholders that chose Ayu. And if that is the case, Ayu is no longer there. It is the North that is legally ought to occupy that position. And for crying out loud, Ambassador Damagum is from the North. And let me also use this opportunity to say this, that it is very embarrassing and shameful that a former PDP National Publicity Secretary will be bereft of the PDP constitution. The person of Kola Ologbodio going around, hopping from one media house to the other, claiming that Ambassador Damagum was not elected as national chairman. Therefore, he should revert to his position. It's so shameful. Was Elder Kuomi elected as national chairman when he acted as national chairman after the removal of secondos? Was Jonathan elected as president when we lost our beloved president, His Excellency Umaru Musa Yar'Adua of blessed memory, and Jonathan acted as president and later was confirmed as the substantive president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? So it's shameful that papers, one will read on the papers, a former PDP National Publicity Secretary will make such comment because of greed, because he wants to satisfy his paymasters. But thank God to the Constitution, the three sections, both section 35(3)(c), section 45(2), and section 47(6), all confirm the fact that in addition to this clip that Damagum is occupying that position constitutionally. And our plea to our esteemed NEC members is that there is no issue in this case. It's just to convey and confirm Ambassador Damagum as the substantive national chairman, and the North Central should be fair to the party. Out of the 15 national chairmen that PDP has produced since 1998, the North Central alone has produced 6. And Benue State, to be precise, alone has produced 3 out of the 6. Kogi has produced 1, Kwara has produced 1, Plateau has produced 1. The remaining 3 is from Benue State. And that is why we don't want the situation that happened in 2015, picking non-elected members outside of the NWC to come and supersede, to come and preside over elected members, duly elected in our convention. That was one of the things that led to the crisis. It's the same article that demanded for His Excellency Bamaga Tuko to step down, who is from his state. And after that, they brought the former governor of Bauchi State. From the former governor of Bauchi State that was not elected, came and presided over an NWC that he was not elected alongside with them. He was just appointed. And that was, you could see the result of that. From that, we picked Alimodu Sheriff, His Excellency. We saw the result of that. We don't want to repeat that mistake. And there's a news making around from the pit of hell that Ambassador Damagum will be stepping down on the 24th of this month. That was one of the agreement or understanding they had when the PDP governors met in Ondo State, the capital of Ondo State, Akure. It is a big, fat lie and propaganda from the pit of hell. Ambassador Damagum is not stepping down on the 24th of this month. We want to sound that clear to those enemies of progress, to those agents of destruction that are in PDP but don't want PDP to make progress. Ambassador Damagum constitutionally remains the acting national chairman until he is confirmed by NEC by God's grace. And to say that Damagum is stepping down, they have 6 court cases against Ambassador Damagum. Only one that faithful members of our great party instituted to get interpretation of section 47 rather, section 47, subsection 6, for the party to make progress. They are raising dust. Meanwhile, they have been moving from one court to the other to get injunction to stop the party from confirming Ambassador Damagum. And it is very clear that the court has given judgment, not a judgment that Ambassador Damagum should remain there till the next convention. And we totally agree with that judgment. And that's what it should be. And I want to blame our leaders for not making sacrifice. Otherwise, it would have gotten to the point whereby court would say that and Ambassador Damagum should remain there when the Constitution has already said that. The court is just confirming what the Constitution has said. That is just it. And people are going around making propaganda that Ambassador Damagum is stepping down. He's not going anywhere. He's not stepping down. By God's grace, on the 24th, if the NEC meeting is held, Ambassador Damagum will be confirmed in line with the Constitution. And having said that, let us also say this, that it is so shameful that the former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria's aide will go and make comment like the PDP governors have surrendered their oath and personality to one person. It is so shameful, and it's shameful because they are blindfolded by the interests of their principals, so they cannot reason properly. If not, how will you say that PDP governors haven't come out with a resolution and Ambassador Damagum making the supreme sacrifice? Because based on the Constitution section 10 subsection G, those suspended members would have remained suspended because they committed a crime, insubordination, and abuse of office. They committed it. And look at section 58, look at section 57, look at section 59. Their offenses are there and the penalty that goes with it are there. But Ambassador Damagum, for the interest of peace, accepted the resolution that they should return back to their former offices. And somebody that does not know his left from his right came up and said the governors have surrendered to one person. We know who they are referring to. But let me ask the aide of the former vice president. When PDP, after the former vice president, they come back to PDP, because of him, they amended the constitution from 18 months to 1 month after he joined the party to contest election and collect appointment. Why didn't this same aide tell the PDP governors that because of they surrendered their personality and oath to one person called Atiku? Why didn't he, despite all that the Atiku has done to this party, decamping and said that he wished PDP died? They gave him ticket in 2019. You did not say that why did all the leaders, including the governors and BOT, give Atiku the ticket in 2019 and in 2023. They did not surrender to Atiku, their oath and their personality. But now, because it is not your principle, they have surrendered their oath and personality to one person. Your reasoning is archaic, is stone age. Because you believe it or not, the PDP governors have come up with and the NWC have come up with this resolution. And Damagum has made the supreme sacrifice by accepting those people back. Otherwise, following the constitution, they ought not to come back. Because a committee has been set to investigate their actions. That is the simple truth. And in addition to that, is that the NWC met and decided out of the 19-member NWC, 12 were present. In that 12, 4 voted against their suspension, 8 voted in support of their suspension. And we all know in democracy that the majority have their way and the minority have their say. So why won't they remain suspended? And that is why we are saying that Ambassador Damagum has made the supreme sacrifice, which our leaders have failed to make. And speak the truth. And I want to give an instance. Please watch the next video before I give this instance.
Elder Ogidi, can you tell Nigerians,
yes,
as an elder of the party, a statesman, the national vice chairman South, who is the current acting chairman of the People's Democratic Party?
If I can tell the look, there's a problem. We're not running away from it.
Quickly, was there a
No
national working committee meeting that sacked Damagum? Were you part of that meeting? Was there a meeting?
No. I'm the former national vice chairman South. I'm not a member of the NEC meeting.
We were truly saddened when we watched this interview. Our former vice national chairman from the South was interviewed on Arise, as you can see, but he could not speak the truth. A simple question: who is the national chairman? He could not answer. Who appointed you? Is it those disgruntled NWC members, or is it the Damagum-led NWC members? No, this is so disappointing, and that's why we say we'll be calling out our leaders that has failed to speak the truth. Because a simple thing, Damagum is the national chairman, yes, and if you have any disagreement, you can state it, but confirm the truth. It's a big disappointment that Elder Emmanuel Ogidi would deny the fact or dodge the question that Damagum, who is the national chairman, simple thing would have said is Ambassador Umahilia Damagum. And we are very disappointed. And that's why we are calling him out. That we are so disappointed in him. And I want to plead to our party faithful. All I need is 100 subscribers to enable me come on live YouTube. So we'll use it as a platform to interrogate the statement of our leaders and also enlighten ourselves on the constitution of our great party. Because it is becoming unbecoming of our leaders, based on their former glories, coming to the media to misinform Nigerians and party faithful, most especially. So please subscribe to this channel, like and share. Thank you very much.